It's just ability, the reason that we're so thin. Living and dying and the stories that are true. Sink into a collapse, knowing when you're through. Black coat, white shoes, red hair, Cadillac, yeah. The boys are time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, red hair, Cadillac, yeah. The boys are time bomb. Well, he's back in the hole where they got him living like a rapper. He's smarter than that. 9 lives like a cat. 15 years old, take him to the youth authority home. First thing you learn, you gotta make it in this world alone. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boys are time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boys are time bomb. Now he's gone out, he got free, he got a coat, got a car. He's 21 years old, he got the numbers from the bar. He's paid his people, he's getting deep in whatever he can move on, and you know that kid's a creepy. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boys are time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac. The boys are time bomb. The boys are time bomb.
Kids that only listen to Taylor Swift and mumble rappers, this is Rancid. It's a great punk band, real punk. No Machine Gun Kelly bullshit. It's the real deal. I mean, not the real deal. It's not the Sex Pistols, but a good old school punk band. Hello, everybody. Thomas. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. All right, so pretty nice short that we are running here on the pound yens. Yens. So I took a buy at a sell at market because I didn't want to miss the fucking trade again, right? So yeah, that's just me, right? I didn't want to miss the trade again. It's very possible that we are going to go towards this point of interest again, but I just didn't want to miss the trade again like yesterday. Look at the Japanese yen basket here, pretty solidly moving up. Now, very hard dump on the US dollar. The US dollar is just super bearish. We are looking for sales on the USD and sales only on the USD CAD. I mean, I don't have a true setup for US dollar sales, guys. To be completely honest, the market has been quite choppy, and it's normal because we are in a consolidation phase of the, in the higher time frames. So it's fine, right? It's fucking fine. So I'm focusing on the Japanese yen myself, yeah. Now I don't know which currency is going to move this market, Japanese yen or the USD. I mean the pound in this case, right? Let's wait and see what happens, right? Now on the S&P 500 side, I have a sell limit on the S&P 500. I'm not going to send it just yet. I have this NASDAQ and this S&P 500. The S&P 500 is the one that I like the best. So I'll probably send it. And if I, I'm sorry, if I don't get filled at the open, I'm going to wait for the open, right? Before I send it. And yeah. Black hole, the boys of time. And if you remember, I told you that I was looking for possible longs on crude oil. Well, I didn't take them. I would have, I think I would have get stopped, I would have most definitely gotten stopped out. I had no clear setup, right, to go long on this pullback. And once I saw how strong this pullback was, really, I do not trade, strong pullbacks like this one.
So it's 3 minutes away now to the bottom of the hour with the US cash equity open for the day.
Let's see if we can get filled on some U.S. equities. Now, I don't mind this pullback on the Japanese yen. It's fine. Nasdaq. 3 minutes until the casino opens. Looking forward for this, S&P 500. So, but remember, we do have consumer confidence. So, if I don't get filled at the open, I don't know. I'll just possibly U.S. consumer confidence looking worse than expected. This is going to be bearish for U.S. equities, right? So the thing is that if I don't get filled short at the open, I'm gonna give it 10 minutes or so. And if I don't get filled short, then I'll just delete my pending orders, because consumer confidence is a high impact event, guys, right? Consumer confidence is a high impact event. And the way that I trade, right, I trade pullbacks. If we get strong consumer confidence, right, this setup is definitely not going to hold and price is just going to move through. So if I don't get filled at the open, then I am okay with deleting my pending order on the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. I'm gonna send the S&P 500, right, to the VIPs and the free group. I'm going to delete the US 100. I'm going to delete the US 100, sell limits. Yep, deleting the US 100. I am going to only play this S&P 500. So I'm going to send this right now. This is an SPX 500 trade. Sell limit. All right, so here we go. This is a much better setup. I don't know I don't know the R of the trade, so I'm not gonna put it on the signal. My risk is 0.50%. Now, remember, if I don't get all right, so if I don't get triggered, I'm gonna send this to the free group too. Don't worry, I'm doing a full few days of free VIP, right? So the signal, I'm gonna send you this too, because you need to know where my targets are, etc. Right here. So this is the setup. Break of the structure, break of the structure. Hope you understand. Very, 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 very clean setup if we can get there, right? If not, I'll just delete my pending order. It's completely fine, right? Remember that we are currently in an accumulation phase on the higher time frames. So markets are very choppy, right? So the market just opened. I didn't even notice. Market open. The Japanese yen about to break with the highs. This is very good, right? I'm fine with this trade. I'm going to let it ride. This is looking phenomenal. The pound yen short is looking phenomenal. We're still holding those pound yen shorts from yesterday with the VIP swing trading team, and yeah, looking forward for this possible short on the Nasdaq, on the S&P 500, right? Now gold, on the other hand, yeah, it had a very short. I mean, gold is just going to rock to all-time highs, in my opinion. I couldn't catch any of this. I mean, there was no setup for me to catch gold longs today. USD CAD, same fucking thing. I mean, the US dollar is super choppy, right? Even though we are having some direction to the downside, the cleanest moves right now are on the Japanese yen. So that's my opinion. That's my personal fucking opinion, right? Very strong GBP CAD move too. So smart money concept or ICT concept wise, this is a pretty clean market structure shift with a massive gap left here. So a very good opportunity to go long on the GBP CAD. I don't trade this particular pair. I have it here because I do trade it with the F1 strategy though. GBP USD. GBP USD, what I don't dig about this is that we did not swipe with the London lows. So that doesn't mean that we don't have a setup. Of course not, but that makes it for a particularly lesser strong setup. Euro yen, Euro USD, Euro CAD. Yeah, so let's just wait and see what happens. Yeah, we do have consumer confidence. We're going to go through consumer confidence. Please ask me anything. Could you just share with us why are you so confident about the pound yen short? Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not that I'm super confident. It doesn't matter how confident I am, right? At all. It's just a high probability setup, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it, but don't worry. I'm just monitoring the S&P 500 right here. So if I get filled, I'll manage this trade very aggressively. So Japanese yen side, right? So very strong market structure shift on the higher time frames on the Japanese yen side. Now we got the pullback liquidating the weak players in the market. Then the change of character from bearish to bullish right now. Now we just need a break of these highs to have a full market structure shift. Of course, a break of the structure would mean that we are golden, but the structure in this market is bullish, mate. That's why I'm looking for pound yen shorts. It's pretty simple, right? I'm trading the Japanese yen with this short on the pound yen, right? I'm not trading the pound. I'm trading the Japanese yen. So it's that simple. Maybe not. Maybe not. I do like it, Now focusing on the S&P 500, like I said, we are going through some quite the accumulation phase. Let me show you what I mean by that. I'm gonna grab the Dow on the 4-hour time frame. So this is accumulation, mates. We are accumulating right now before the actual move. Accumulation phase, expansion phase, accumulation phase, expansion phase. We are accumulating before the expansion. During the expansion phase is where we make most of our money. But we also, we also try to make a few bucks here and there during the accumulation phases, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that because there's money to be made either way, right? You just need to be careful and smart, right? That's why right now you have seen that I am very cautious with my trades, right? Only taking high probability setups. So last week. No, you're more than welcome, Tom. You are more than welcome. All All right, so I'm giving it what? I'm giving it 10 more minutes to the S&P 500, to possibly fill us in. Well, what the hell? I don't know. Should I? Could I? Would I? No, I'm not going to go through consumer confidence. Let's have a look at the past consumer confidence releases. We don't have them. We don't have the chart like this. Let me see here. Calendar events. We have consumer confidence. All right, that's fine. I don't know if we are going to get filled. Again, well. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? If I don't get filled, yeah. I'm thinking about just lowering my risk to 0.25% of my original risk, and only risk 0.25 R, and leaving this through consumer confidence. But I'm not gonna do that. That's just gambling. I don't gamble. Gamble. That's what people say. Ooh, ooh. Ah. All right. So if you have any first time here, sounds interesting. Amazing, guys. Amazing. Yeah, it is. This is what I do. If it makes sense to you, right? Just stick here with me, and ask me anything. That's why I do this. You can ask me anything. Right now, just monitoring those pound yen. Not even monitoring because I'm letting them ride or die. The thing is this, right? On the Japanese yen side, of course, I am long the Japanese yen with those shorts on the pound yen, right? But if the Japanese yen breaks with these lows, then I'm going to get stopped out at a loss, right? And my long idea is no longer valid, right? And that's how I protect myself on this trade. So, if you don't know, we do have a if you don't know, we do have a lifetime offer. You can access all of my VIP groups for free. And here's how that works. On the free group, where you go to Ava, I pointed out the post. You open an account with Ava Trade with our link, and it's pretty simple. We get paid to refer you to AvaTrade right here. We get paid to refer you to AvaTrade. It's simple. You just open an account through this link, deposit $250, and you use this account for trading, and you get a lifetime access to all of my VIP groups. That's about a £1,600 per year offer or free saving, or in subscriptions that you are going to get for free per year, because it's a lifetime offer. And it's pretty simple. The commission that we get paid to refer to you to AvaTrade, it doesn't come to $1,600 a year, whatever. It doesn't matter, but it pays for your lifetime access. It's that simple. I don't hide it. We are here to make money, but we are here to also give you the best possible, service that we can. Yep. No, I'm not always. Fuck you. I'm not always tired. Godspeed, Freeman. I didn't went to Vegas. Finally, I didn't went to Vegas. The Formula One thing, and I just sold my tickets at a 50% discount, may I add, because nobody wanted to go to that fucking concert. So I ended up losing money. But yeah, I'm planning to go for Mexican Independence Day next year because the UFC um, is doing Mexican Independence Day on the Sphere. So that's going to be a very cool show to not miss. You're gonna do that today, Investify. Well, welcome. I mean, yeah, it's a reasonable offer, mate. It's a very reasonable offer. We get paid. You get paid. I mean, we get paid. You get free access. A win-win situation. I mean, I'm not gonna hide where the money that pays for your lifetime subscription comes from. I mean, it's completely reasonable. This is a business. We're here to make money, but we also here to give you the best possible service, right? If you are true, I mean, I'm not gonna push blindly what I do. My products, but if what I do makes sense to you, mates, well, welcome you, man. I mean, doesn't cost you anything to try us with the lifetime access. How do you set the volume of S&P 500 to 13 and 0? Oh, that's yeah. I use this. This is called a risk calculator. You can go to riskcalculator.app. And for example, if I wanted to sell short, right, the Nasdaq at this level, I don't get paid, to promote this. I just think it's the best risk calculator for MT4 and MT5. I just put the percent risk 0.50%, and I click here. I want a sell limit. I click again. A sell limit. I said sell limit, and I then just move my levels to my desired, levels, etc., and it takes care of itself. It's pretty good. All right, so possibly the S&P 500 is not going to fill us the fuck in, but nonetheless, I'm not deleting it just yet. I'm in the 6-month program for VIP Forex, but I also want those crypto signals too. Yo, well, mate. Well, do it, man. If you trade, it doesn't cost you anything to move $250, from one account to the other. I mean, who doesn't have? I'm sorry, scratch that. I know that not everybody has an extra $250, but it's worth it, right? All right, so pound yen on a drawdown. It's fine. All right, so shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yes, of course I will delete my pending order on the S&P 500. Of course I will. Now, be very careful because depending on how we get the reaction on these levels, I might just go ahead and retake these shorts on the S&P 500, right? I don't know. No one knows how. I mean, this is the thing, right? Don't front run high impact events. Even though this is a beautiful setup, this is a gorgeous setup. I don't know. I just sounded like Donald Trump. I don't know why. This is a nice setup, right? We don't know what's going to happen when the data gets dumped. So yeah, it's not. I mean, holding on through data dumps, it's just a gamble. And that's what people say. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, Oh. Here's a link. I mean, use this link to open an AvaTrade account, deposit 250 bucks, and send your, your details to my support team, and they will add you to all my fucking VIP groups. Again, you need to trade that account because I don't get paid if you don't trade that account. So we give you, I don't know, I think a week to trade that account, and if you don't, you just get banned. You will get a lifetime ban from all my groups. Yeah, there's too many people trying to get advantage of nice offers, All right, so oh boy, we are 13 minutes away from consumer confidence. So let's just wait. Oh, my allergies are acting up. So I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna put on a shirt because it's really hot in here. All right, I'm back. Was definitely too hot for a hoodie. All right, let's see that a Japanese yen. A Japanese yen. Oh man, I wanna get feel so bad. But I don't gamble. I don't gamble. I have terrible hair. I'm putting on my cap. Gold just destroyed all the shorts. All right, I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. Not even. Gold looks like it's gonna explode. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely. I think that the.
So 10 minutes away now to the top of the hour. We have some US data releases. The Conference Board Consumer Confidence reading for November, 101.0.
Rest of the year,
However,
and I think that gold's gonna hit all
on the
time
breakdown, the
high.
expectations
I'm
are
just
proud
trying to look for an
75.6
entry
for the
point.
present situation, 143.1 previously. As well, just a reminder on the breakdown, the one-year consumer inflation rate expectations was 5.9% in October. As well, at the top of the hour, we have the US Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index for November, a reading of 1 expected versus a par of 3, with business conditions at -15 previously. Services activity, that's from the Dallas Fed at 3:30 London time. Just looking to Fed talk as well at the top of the hour. We have Fed's Goolsbee set to be delivering opening remarks. This is at the welcoming remarks at the bank's Midwest Agricultural Conference from Fed's Goolsbee, and no indication of a text to be released. I'll just wear at 3:05 as well. We do have Fed's Waller due to be speaking on the economic outlook.
All right, so I just sent the notification to delete the S&P 500. Yeah, like I told you, I mean, it's been very quiet the past couple of days. I'm just gonna keep my my pound yen. I'm gonna go through this release, of course, with you guys. Oh boy, I need to delete it myself. There you go. And we are good to go. Uh, that's what people say. I don't know why I have that Taylor Swift song stuck in my fucking head. Yeah. So I'm just watching social media right now for show. Just waiting on if you have any questions, guys. I mean, all right, guys. Any cool GBPN waiting for US data release? I mean, yeah. Do you have a mentorship program? No, I do not. Yeah, I'm not gonna close my pound yen through consumer confidence. This is a Japanese yen move. Of course, that the Japanese yen is going to have an impact, or is going to move through consumer confidence. But yeah, uh, I'm just gonna hold it through. That's my. And no, I don't have a mentorship program. I don't have a mentorship program yet. Maybe next year. I don't know. All right, so I have the squawk on, so you guys are going to be able to hear the release. Uh-huh. GBP, Japanese yen is still relevant. Mate, you do whatever you want to do. I'm not closing my trade, mate. I am not closing my trade. It's fine. It's fine with me. It's fine. It's completely and utterly okay. Right? But if, I mean, this is a numbers game, right? You cannot, if you are really, I mean, if you really want to make money trading, you cannot take emotional decisions. You cannot do that. You need to stop making it.
So it's 3 minutes ago now to wait to hear the US Conference Board Consumer Confidence read for November. 101.0 expected, as well from the Richmond Fed, the manufacturing index for November, a reading of 1 expected.
But there is always a possibility that you're going to get stopped out whenever you take a trade. Nothing is 100% guaranteed. And if you start closing your trades every time because you have news coming up, you're never going to trade, because this is what moves the market, you know. This is a numbers game, this is a math game, you know. I know that the probability of success of this trade taken at the highs after the trap, after these players were liquidated, is high, right? There's a possibility that I'm going to get on a drawdown before the actual move, but I did want to get in on the trade and not miss it like yesterday. But yeah, you do whatever you want to do, mate, with your trading. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, right? It's that simple. And that's what people say. That's what people say. All right, so 2 minutes away until consumer confidence. I am going to turn my squawk back on.
The FX space here seeing some gains in the euro versus the dollar, hitting the highest since mid-August around 109.78. One minute to go now. 1 minute.
1 minute. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Let's wait.
So -5 for the Richmond Fed index, -5 was expected, reading of 1 on the breakdown. The manufacturing at -8, while services at 1.
All right, -5 for the Richmond manufacturing services. We're getting
10 seconds.
10 seconds for consumer confidence. 10 seconds.
102.0, 102.0 for consumer confidence. On the breakdown, present situation 138.2, while expectations at 77.8. The 1 year consumer inflation rate expectations 5.7%, dipping from the prior 5.9. Again, to repeat, that's the US consumer confidence read for November, 102.0 versus expected 101.0, with the power vision lower at 99.1, while the present situation ticking lower at 138.2 versus the power of 1 at 43.1, revised lower at 138.6, expectations rate at 77.8 versus the prior of 75.6, as well the 1 year consumer inflation rate expectation at 5.7 versus the prior of 5.9 last month.
I might just read.
No sign of any comments yet from Fed's Goolsbee as well.
Right. I might just place my short, my sell limits on, on the S&P 500 again. This is just a poor reaction to consumer confidence. So this is called Live Squawk. Yeah, it's a site. You have to pay for it, mate. It's a squawk. You know what? I'm not placing my S&P 500s just yet again. Loaded QQQs at a few shares of SEO pre-market, and now it's I think it will rise to 20 before OPEC meeting tomorrow. Will consumer data drag down Jones now? I don't know. I mean, it didn't have too many. Uh, it didn't have a major reaction, mate. I don't know. So still holding, and then I'm gonna hold my pound yen shorts. This is most definitely, I'm going to.
So next up in 3 minutes time again, Fed's Waller speaking on the economic outlook.
Right. So I'm going to end up my live show right now. Thank you for joining me, guys. Again, make sure to take that free offer, lifetime offer that we having right now with the link, or just open an account. I'm gonna show you again. Mhm. So it's pretty simple. You open an account with you open an account with I have a trade using this link, the link that I am going to send right now on the chat here in YouTube. Deposit $250 and trade this account, and just send your details. I'm sorry, I was reading my phone. Just send your details on your newly created account to my support team, and at support at learn2.trade, and they will add you to all of my VIP groups for free, for live. You have 10 days to trade that account, because if I don't get paid, I'm going to ban you from all of my VIP groups. It's not a free offer. I need to get paid, for you to stick around. But it's a win-win situation if you ask me. So very possibly we'll be looking into sales again at the liquidation of the highs on the S&P 500. Mates, I know that I've been deleting and replacing orders all day, but that's just how it rolls. I don't front run anything. This now looks extremely good for shorts. Yeah, I know this is the one, US 100. This looks good for shorts. I don't know. I might look for shorts again later on the day. But for the time being, thank you for joining me. And I'm keeping my pound yen shorts again. I'm not deleting anything. Yeah, I'll see you around, guys. You could gold on a buy stop at what? 226.76. 226.76. Shit. I mean, that's where your stop loss is. I don't know. It seems a little. To be completely honest, I hate it. I fucking hate your entry. Sorry, mate. This is who I am. I don't lie. I hate it. Yeah. You're possibly going to get stopped out. Most definitely. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, and let me explain to you my thought process on this, right? Yes, there's always a possibility that price is going to break with the highs, right? But where are you going? Your stop loss is at here. That is where the liquidity stands. So, in order to have a real move to the upside, I think that we need to come all the way down here before liquidating all of the weak players. That in this case were you. So yeah, be careful with that. I mean, don't try to. I mean, if you miss the move, you miss the move. That's fine. That's fucking fine. You're never going to be able to catch everything. That's you need to understand that. You're never going to be able to catch everything. You need to prepare your mind. To be able to. Just watch a good move without you being in it. Right? And what I do is then I go around and I look for weak players in the market that are going to get liquidated, and then I look for my entries. That's just what I do. In this case, there's no entry for me. Look on the 3-minute chart, maybe. We have a breaker block here, very nice, possibly here, but I just hate my stop loss positioning. What I would love is a pullback all the way towards this level. Not going to happen though. So no gold trade for me today. Focusing on the pound yen, possibly on the S&P 500 short later today. But that's just me, right? Just be careful when trading. All right, see you tomorrow, guys. Cheers. Don't forget to get that lifetime offer.